Adding decimals. All right, so when we're adding decimals, we have to remember, most importantly, to be lining up the decimals. That's really the only kind of trick to all of this. You'll notice on this page, we've got a kind of a catchy little song for you to listen to for adding and subtracting decimals. I'll let you kind of do that on your own. When you're dealing with decimals, most of the time you're dealing with money. And so we start with a problem about going to the concession stand. So you're out at the fair or wherever you're at, you have a $10 bill with you, and you're wanting to buy some goodies. So it says Claire went to a concession stand that sells pretzels for $3.25, drinks for $1.85, and bags of popcorn for 99 cents each. She bought at least one of each item and spent no more than $10. Okay, the question is, could Claire have purchased two of each thing? Explain your reasoning. Well, when you have a problem like this is a real issue, because if you're standing at the concession stand, you're going to have to be doing some estimating so you know if your $10 is going to cover everything that you want to buy. Because if it doesn't, that'd be super embarrassing. So you want to look at this and you want to say two of each thing. All right, $3.25. I could probably do that in my head. That's going to be $6 or $6.50 if I can even do that in my head. She's going to buy 2 bags of popcorn. 99 cents is really close to $1, so I'm going to just call that $2. And then she's going to buy 2 drinks for $1.85, which is super close to $2. But let's look at what we've got so far. We've got $8.50. Okay. Even if I keep this at $1, that'd be $9.50, $10.50. I'd be over. Okay. So no, she can't buy these things down below because she'd be over her amount. So estimating decimals a lot of times will give us a good reasonable answer and will help us when we're trying to figure out, does our answer make sense with where we've put the decimal point? Let's look at a couple of examples of adding and just adding decimals. Now this makes it really, really easy when they line up the decimals for us. Okay, notice that they've written them vertically. They've lined up the decimals. So all that we have to do is start on the right-hand side and add each of the columns. So we start over here with 6 plus 5 is 11. We carry the 1. We say 9 plus 3 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. Carry the 1. We can put the decimal right in our answer right now, or we could do that at the beginning. We could do it at the end. Sometimes if you do it at the end, you forget. Let's see, we have 8 plus 3 is 11, plus 1 more is 12. And 4 plus 2 more is 6, plus 1 more is 7. So 72.31 for that first. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, keep things lined up. Notice I'm not on graph paper, and that would be okay right now because they've lined the decimals up for me. But later on, graph paper is going to become very important for us as well when we have to rewrite the problems ourselves. So let's look at this next one here. I'm going to put my decimal in my answer right now, I think. So I start on the right, and 4 plus 1 is 5, and 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 1 more is 14, and 8 plus 2 more is 10. 104 and 5 hundredths. Notice if I'm going to estimate these, this would estimate to 88, 16. I can come up with an estimated answer there. Maybe this is around to 24, 48. Maybe I even want to make it 50, so I know my answer is going to be around 74. This is going to be around 100. So sometimes estimating can help us out here a little bit as well. Let's try one more here together. Decimal points all lined up. I'm going to put it in my answer right away. And we start on the right, and we say 8 plus 1 is 9, and 5 plus 3 is 8. 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry the 1. 7 and 7 is 14, plus 1 more is 15. 157 and 89 hundredths. You get the idea? Oh, I guess we got one more in this row. We can try that one as well. again, decimal points are all lined up. I'm going to put in my answer, and I always start on the right-hand side. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 plus 1 is 6. 7 plus 7 is 14. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. And again, if I was going to round these to 80, maybe to 80, I'd get about 160, which is what my answer is. Maybe over here I round it to 60 and 30. My answer should be around 90. That also helps me know, am I in the right ballpark for what my answer should be. All right, go ahead, try these on your own. Answers are below, so you can see if you're right or not. Just doing some simple adding of decimals.